Good morning, students. Today's lesson is Unit 2, Lesson 4. How do you feel? Pupils book page 25. Activity book page 19. Now, objectives. Number 1. Discuss the events of a story in terms of the new grammatical structure. 2. Explain your feelings about certain topics. Number 3. Issue questions about topics you think are interesting. Story time. Let's start. We've got here two friends, Rima and Alia. Let's start. Alia, what's the matter? I'm worried. What's wrong? Tell me. My mother is ill. We fear she's got coronavirus. She has taken the swab 2 days ago. We're waiting for the results. Don't worry, even if your mom has got it, you keep your faith in Allah and help her get through it. How can I help her? Prepare a healthy meal for her to eat every day. She should drink vitamin C and lots of water. She better get a lot of rest and isolate herself in one of the rooms in your house with her own bathroom. Oh, ring, ring. Alia's phone is ringing. It's her mother. Hello? Mom? Did you get the results? Negative, thank God. How do you feel now? I feel relieved. Okay, questions. Why was Alia worried in the beginning? She was worried because her mother was ill and she was afraid she's got the coronavirus. What should you do if you get coronavirus? Okay, like Rima said, we should eat a healthy meal every day, drink a lot of vitamin C and water, get a lot of rest, okay? And of course, we should isolate ourselves so that the people in our house, our family, don't get the coronavirus from us. So we should stay in one room with our own bathroom, okay? What did Alia feel in the end? She felt relieved because her mom did not get the coronavirus. How do you feel about the coronavirus? This is for you to answer. How do you feel about it? Okay, when you see a sad or an angry person, what do we ask? We ask, what's wrong? What's the matter? Okay, so these are questions we ask when we see someone that's sad or angry, okay? We say, we know that there's something wrong with them, so we ask, what's wrong? What's the matter? Why are you sad? Why are you angry? Now, you can ask this question whether a person is sad or not, which is, how do you feel? You can ask any person about this, a happy person, a sad person, an angry person. You can ask them, how do you feel? Now, how do you feel? Let's see. Look at the difference here. Here we've got how do you feel, and here we've got how does she feel and how does he feel. What do we get from that? We use does with she and he. We use do with you, okay? Never forget, how do you feel? Do you? How does she? Does she? How does he? Does he? Okay? Now, let's see, how do you feel and how does she feel and how does he feel? Let's see the answers for those. Here, I'm nervous. I feel nervous. So do you, the answer is I or am, okay? With I or am. Let's ask again. How do you feel? I'm nervous. We can say I'm nervous or I feel nervous. Both answers are correct. Now let's see the other side. How does she feel? She's relaxed or she feels relaxed. How does he feel? He's relaxed or he feels relaxed. As you can see, the verb feel, when you use she or he, you add an S to the verb. However, if you use I, you don't add an S, okay? Be careful. Okay, we've got a list of questions here. Let's practice. What's the? We've got the. What's the? Now, there's a difference between matter and wrong. If you see the, you write matter. If there is no the, you write wrong. Like, let's see here. What's the matter? What's the matter? The answer is I worried. What do we use with I? Am. I'm worried. What's, we don't have the, so we do not use matter, we use wrong. What's wrong? She embarrassed. What do I use with she? S. She's embarrassed. One more time. What's the matter? I'm worried. What's wrong? She's embarrassed. Let's go to the other side. How? We have you. Do I use do or does? What do I use with you? What do I use with you? I use do. How do you feel? I proud. I feel or feels? Feel, no S. We use the S with she and he. How he feel? He. I use do or does? I use does with he. How does he feel? He. Is it feel or feels? It's feels. He feels surprised. Let's read them again. How do you feel? I feel proud. How does he feel? He feels surprised. Now the grammar song. Let's start. What's wrong? What's the matter? I am worried. What's wrong? What's the matter? I feel worried. What's wrong? What's the matter? She is angry. What's wrong? What's the matter? She feels angry. How do you feel? I am relieved. How do you feel? I feel relieved. How does he feel? He is happy. How does he feel? He feels happy. Okay? You can listen to the song as many times as you want to memorize the grammatical rule. Now, think, pair, and share. This was meant to be in classroom, but let's do it right now. What's wrong with this girl and why? Look at this girl. What's wrong with this girl? She's crying. She looks scared, right? It appears that she looks scared. She looks worried. Why? Why is she crying? Why is she scared and worried? She is trembling. What do you think? You tell me about that, alright? Why do you think she is scared? One more time, think, pair, and share for someone else or in the classroom, sorry. How do you feel about LML Orbiter and why? You all know about LML Orbiter, right? From Emirates. This is the orbiter that flew to space to planet Mars. How do you feel about that? Personally, me, as teacher Farah, I feel so proud that an Arab country has sent an orbiter or something to space to study Mars, to study planet Mars. I'm so proud of Arab nation, and I really hope that Saudi Arabia would also do something like that in the future. Now, thinking skills. Each group have 4 topic cards. Each student will take 1 topic card, read the question, and tell her group mates about how she feels regarding that topic and why. So you will see topics, and you will tell us how do you feel. One of that topics is, how do you feel about cats in your house? How do you feel about having a cat in your house? Personally, I would feel, if we have a cat in the house, I would feel worried that I will not feed that cat and then she will die, or I will feel worried that the cat will give me an allergic reaction and then I will get spots on my body or something. Personally, I don't like raising animals at home. Okay, I know people like that and that's good for them. It's just not for me. Okay, thinking skills again. Write down a question about a topic you find interesting and put it in the box. Question starts with, how do you feel about any topic you would like? How do you feel about pollution? How do you feel about flying cars? How do you feel about whatever you want? How do you feel about cell phones in school? How do you feel about the coronavirus? How do you feel about traveling to China or traveling to America or traveling to Japan? Whatever you want, you write the question, all right? Okay, so homework. Activity book, page 19. This was Teacher Farah Al-Maimouni. Thank you very much.